I cannot make this stuff up. Another 61-year-old landing brand deal after brand deal. And no, you do not have to be an influencer to do this. You just don't. This is called UGC, and it stands for User Generated Content. Brands want to hire Gen Xers and baby boomers, people of all ages, but Gen Xers and boomers are at more of a high demand because there's less of you guys, and brands want to advertise their products and services to you. So this is why I talk about this all the time. You could be making substantial amount of money from UGC. Again, UGC stands for User Generated Content. Brands will hire you to create content like short videos talking about their products or services. And instead of you having to post it to your own social media accounts, if you don't like that, then you don't have to do it. They just need you to send the content to them so they can post it on the brand social media account or run as the brand's social media ads. I've been doing this for over 2.5 years now. I have made 6 figures doing this. I quit my 6-figure job once I replaced that income. It took me 14 months to do it. I've now convinced my mom to do UGC, who is 63. She's done her own brand deals. We've also done UGC deals, 3 UGC deals together. I have taught thousands of Gen Xers and baby boomers how to do this, even if they feel like they're not tech savvy, even if they feel like they have no clue how to even be a content creator. You can figure this out. However you want to learn, you can figure this out. And you can start working with brands. You can start getting paid, plus get free products. And again, this is not TikTok Shop. You do not have to be an influencer to do this. This is going to be the video that I kind of explain hopefully everything. I get long-winded. Actually, that's important. I get super long-winded in all my videos. If you've never seen my face before, I talk about this really a lot all the time. But if at any point during this video you're like, I just want to get started, I have a free UGC checklist that you can grab. It's $0, no strings attached. It is linked in my Stan store, and I even have a 15-minute video lesson going over how to pitch to these companies via email. You have to know how to communicate with companies if you want to be successful in UGC. So if you want that free checklist, it's in my profile. It is yours if you'd like it. Okay, so why Gen Xers and boomers? Why are you guys in high demand? And why is your age going to be kind of like your superpower? Actually, it will. If you let it be, your age will be your superpower in the UGC space. So number one, Gen Xers specifically, but both Gen Xers and boomers, you guys have the biggest purchasing power, like the largest purchasing power, which means brands know that when they advertise their products or services, or just like have you follow them on social media and they're trying to get you to buy their products, you have a higher chance of having money in the bank to actually afford their products or services that they're trying to sell to you. So biggest purchasing power is number one. Number two, you guys have a lot of life experience. Like me, like I'm a millennial, right? So I have 2 little boys. I've had brands hire me because of my current life stage and my experience, which is I'm a mom of 2 little boys. So I've worked with baby monitor companies. I've worked with toy companies, kids clothing companies, because I'm in that stage of life. So maybe you're in a stage of life where you're an empty nester, you have kids at college, or like you're dealing with menopause. Oh my gosh, so many brands have products that they need to promote, all based around people who are currently or will soon go into menopause. So just keep that in mind, like your current life stage, and just your life experiences. And you guys also tend to be a little more genuine in your videos. I don't know, it comes across more genuine. So that's number 2 reason. And then number 3, you guys are also like more professional. I know that maybe sounds weird, but you could probably relate to this actually. If you relate to this and you're like, oh yeah, I'm more professional than like, I'm going to take it seriously. I'm going to respond to brands. I'm going to, actually be communicative. I'm not going to send in videos late after they, give me a date. I'm going to do it either on that date or before the date. So many people like have said, a lot of brands that work with influencers, like a lot of them are young and everything. And they send their work in late. They don't respond to emails. It's like pulling teeth. So you guys, Gen Xers and boomers, you guys tend to take it more seriously. You're going to respond to emails on time. You're going to be responsive. You're going to send the work on time. So yeah, if you relate to that, type your current age in the comments. If you can at all relate to that. If you're comfortable with sharing your age, that would just like give me a green light of, okay, yeah, you guys can relate. And then, I mean, there's just so much opportunity. I feel like you guys are like kind of willing to learn new things. A lot of a lot of the people that I've taught that are Gen Xers and Boomers, they're just like, I have one student who's a Gen Xer that DM'd me over on Instagram and was like, I have like a whole new lease on life after discovering UGC. It took him 9 weeks to be like, holy crap, this is like a dream come true, which is not a long time. 9 weeks is like not a long time at all. So he's crushing it. He's in his 50s. I just am so excited for him. I just love seeing people who previously like maybe thought they were too old, or even if they didn't think they were too old, they just didn't know how to do this, or like it wasn't even a thing to them. Like they'd never heard of UGC before, and now they're working with brands. They're making money. I have students who are making like anywhere from like, you know, an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month doing this on the side. I also have Boomer students who are making, one of my students who's 61, Cheryl, who I interviewed, it's such a good interview, but she's 61. She's making $4,000 to $5,000 extra every month doing UGC, and she's probably worked with like 100 brands at this point. It's just crazy. I have another student who's making like $6,000 to $7,000 every month doing UGC. There's just so much opportunity for people who want to learn how to do this, or willing to learn how to do this, and like learn how to connect with brands and make content that they actually want and need for their own purposes. So there's opportunity if you're willing to do it. Okay, so how to get started. First, grab my free checklist. I promise it won't be a waste of your time. I have so much information in there. It really will help you get started. It'll be a PDF that you can kind of reference as you're going. So it's in my Stan store. Again, you can grab it if you want it. And then number one, like I recommend viewing some UGC example videos. There's a pinned video that I put in my profile, 3 UGC videos I've been hired to do. One of them is the one I did with my mom. We've done 3 UGC deals together. I think I mentioned that, but we did one, and I have that in that pinned video in my profile if you want to go look at it. And then just to like get a visual on the kind of content you'll be creating as a UGC creator, and then you're gonna want to create your own portfolio. So that sounds intimidating to a lot of people, but just go to Canva, type in a website portfolio, choose a template, put some information like your name, obviously. And then if you're a Gen Xer, put Gen X UGC creator. Same with baby boomer. I'm a millennial, so I have millennial UGC creator. Put some like little facts about you and yourself and who you are, where you live, because there are also local opportunities for UGC creators. And then the biggest thing to focus on though is putting focusing on the videos that you're actually going to put in your portfolio, so that when brands hop on it, that's really what they want to see, is like who you are, obviously how old you are, but then they mostly want to look at the videos that you've created. If you're new to content creation, you're not going to have any videos, right? I had no videos to put in my portfolio, so what I did is I just chose products around my house that I already had. It was cat treats, a toy kit we got for our son, and a travel fidget spinner because we were going to hop on an airplane like in a few days. So I created my portfolio just using products, portfolio videos just using products around my house. That's what you can do as well. Don't overthink it. Just choose some products. Like you probably have so many things around your house that you use on a consistent basis, whether it's your favorite coffee beans that you buy, something that you use in your office, your home office, or a kitchen tool, or your makeup or skincare routine, or even like your laundry detergent. Like honestly, that's how many products there are that you can create videos about. So don't overthink it. Choose 4 or 5, create 4 or 5 different example videos total. Put them in your portfolio, hit publish, and now is the time to reach out to brands. Again, my free checklist shows you how to email brands, so that would be super helpful, as well as DM brands on Instagram. So that would be so helpful. But there's also apps, there's platforms like Vidsy, Coley, Breakfast.io, Brands Meet Creators, Join Brands. There's agencies that you can reach out to. You could even reach out to local businesses. I've had so many of my students reach out to local businesses and land UGC deals, whether it's restaurants, whether it's a lawn care service. I mean, there's so many different brands and companies that need content. Any company that is trying actively to stay relevant on social media, which is most companies, because it's 2025, you have to do that. They need content. Okay, it's just a matter of reaching out, communicating, and connecting with them and landing the deal. So I hope I can help you along the way. If you're not following me already, give me a follow. I post videos like this all the time, offering tips and advice. Grab the free checklist, and if you do get started, please keep me updated. Good luck.